Hello everybody, I am Brightman19 and welcome to episode 17 of our Confederate campaign in Empire Total War, Brothers versus Brothers. So, let's take a look here. We're getting ready to move these guys from Yankton all the way over here. Yankton's just so far out of the way that I don't have to worry about anything from it. I'll just pump these guys in. Let's take a look here. Making a ton of money from that province alone. You know, I mean, we literally have completely cut the United States off from the majority of their money making. Like, once we take Detroit and Lancaster, and then we take Montreal, I mean, it's literally, they're stuck up here to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces to own. That's it. At that point, I might try to get a little bit of, I might try to go ahead and get peace with them. The other thing is, I might go from here. Once I take this, I'll still be at war, then go straight hit Great Britain and try to make peace with everybody. That would seem, you know, then I could keep one man here in Philadelphia, maybe like one down here, one in Lancaster, and one, you know, one right here, just kind of one or somewhere in these areas, just kind of waiting on them in case they ever decide to attack again. We'll be onward, continuing onward at least, taking out Mexico, and then we've got a go ahead and hit Grand Columbia, and that'll be the end of the game there. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Nothing much for me to have done there. I'd already done it. Oh, he's running. He might be going for Jackson, though. French Creek Mines. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Metalled roads in Mexico. Yankton needs some stuff done. Okay. Let's get a little bit closer. I hope they just do not go for Jackson. Jackson is very far out there. I think we'll be okay now. Let's go ahead and start moving towards Chicago. It'll take us quite a while to get there. Kind of surprised I'm going to go that way. Was the American Civil War, Charleston Harbor. Union troops prepared to land on some of the small islands which protect the entrance to Charleston Harbor in order to assist with a planned naval bombardment of Fort Sumter. On April 7th, the Union's 5th South Atlantic Naval Squadron bombarded the fort, having little effect on the Confederate defenses. And the planned assaults are abandoned. The ironclad warship USS Keokuk is struck more than 90 times by accurate Confederate artillery fire and sinks the following day. And they weren't completely invulnerable. Let's go here. 35-37 versus roughly 800, roughly. Let's go ahead and try to take it. We can eliminate all these forces. And if we can get away from the area, we could start moving south again. It's going to take us quite a while to do that, though. One of the things that gets on my nerves is I just don't have the use of ships. I would love to be able to transport units around via ship. Makes it so much easier. We'll take these guys. Let's go on to here. Let's fast forward troops into position. There goes some of their just colonial light cavalry right there. Yeah, go ahead and rush into the side of somebody, please. Yeah, you hit over a few guys, and then you get knocked out. Well, you get a couple guys knocked out yourself. Here we are. We're in position. Here we go, got some frontiersmen in front of us. Yeah, most of these guys are getting knocked off. Let's shoot down the general in front of us. Ugh, darn it. Think we're doing all right now. Yeah, see, they're just running straight at us. There's nothing we can necessarily do to stop them. There's their general dead. Or a general dead. Alright, they're bringing in reinforcements. We're trying to hit these positions. We've done alright. I mean, not the best, but we've done alright. Let's go. And douche. There we go. Mop them up. That native warrior. Watch these guys like impale themselves on this stuff and kill themselves. Yeah, not smart. We'll hit that guy. There we go. Shattered him. Yep, there you go. Shattered him. In the battle, heroic victory. Good battle. Oh, we sent him packing, but we killed all the guys here. Infrastructure's okay. Kind of sit back, enjoy the view from there. Corpus Christi, which is right here. There's not another one, is there? Oh, there is. Laredo, eventually.
Anything more?
Yeah, we got quite a while to go on that one.
Yes.
Coffee warehouse. How are we doing on prestige? There we go. I mean, we're actually approaching about even there. I'm trying to build up as many people as I can here. That's where at 1.48%. Monterey's at 3 turns. Let's go ahead and do that college. Let's do that. You're as close as you're going to get to him. Chapter school. Give us a hand. How close is that anyway? There's only 13,000 people in that entire territory. Alright, in the turn. I do think the population numbers are a little off. There's obviously more than 13,000 people living in Louisiana. Like, there's more than 13,000 whites living in Louisiana if we decide not to count slaves in this, model, which I doubt we're not doing that. The Richmond food riots. Full-scale riots are the result of severe food shortages in the South. Technically, there really aren't any food shortages in the South. In fact, there's an abundance of food in the region. The problem is that the food just isn't getting to anybody. With the Federals blocking supply routes and the railroad system in shambles, it is very difficult to get a piece of corn from a farm to a city. The situation gets so bad that in Richmond, Virginia, in 1863, a mob of women and children raid the retail district of flour, other food, and clothing. The growing mob then starts to steal jewelry, find clothes, and rob banks. The mayor of Richmond appears at the scene and reads the Riot Act, threatening the mob by saying that he will have the army open fire on them unless they disperse. But despite this, the looting and theft continues unabated throughout the city. Not until President Jefferson Davis arrives on the scene and pleads with the crowd to stop stealing and go home is relative peace restored. Pretty much got pretty bad there. There you go, palatial estates.
Your humble servant.
All right, that guy's a little bit closer. Okay, yeah, we can walk away.
Make ready.
He's got 2 tribal, that's it.
Waiting order.
Let's start working our way towards the south. Still waiting for Monterey to pop. Monterey is luckily going to be up here. I don't think they have another one. Wait, here is Villa Hermosa. Villa Hermosa. Okay.
Sir.
Let's go ahead and attack this guy. 3573 versus 3276. They've actually got us a little bit behind, but maybe because we're not as well. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks to be 4 artillery. And they do have a general, so let's see how we do. The valley was filled with an impenetrable smoke, and nothing could be seen but the fire belching from the guns. Loud, above all, was the exultant, fiend-like yell of the Confederate soldiers. U.S. Private Thomas Southwick. Yep, the rebel yell makes another mention here. That's what we're doing here. We're yelling away as we come forward to win these battles. Gotta be careful here. How far can this reach? Oh, nowhere even close. Let's unlimber. And we're going to move to this hill. So we're going to be without artillery now for just a minute. Or probably more than a minute until I can get to that point. That's a long way to go. So let's send our men over here. Starting to get to position though. These guys are like right behind a hill. The artillery is slowly moving up the backside of a hill there. Artillery is starting to come to position. Straighten her up. There you go. Start firing. Those guys are... We're actually losing more men faster because... I don't know why, though. I want you to rush into position. Our guns are firing. These guys are head-to-head here. Here we go. We could pick off the cavalry. I'd feel much better about this. There we go, killing off more artillery. There we go, doing a really good job here, I think. Yes, come on, knock him out. Let's see if we can knock out a general. Might give us a hand here. This battle's starting to go bad. Kill their general. That's good news. Keep it up, boys. Start firing on them. Shattered that. Good. I think we just won barely, though. Had to lost too many of my forces. Yeah, we lost 1647, but we did kill 2709.
Make ready. March.
Can't go any closer just yet. But we do have a majority of them knocked out. And we have a lot of guys who just got ranked up pretty high, too. We will take those ranks for sure. Okay, it's in the turn. Yep, looks like the Mexicans are going to keep falling back. The Vicksburg Campaign. Union General Ulysses S. Grant wins several victories around Vicksburg, Mississippi, a fortified city considered to be essential to the Union, plans to regain control of the Mississippi River. On May 22nd, Grant begins a siege of the city, and after 6 weeks, a Confederate general commanding the garrison at Vicksburg surrenders the city and 30,000 men. The capture of Port Hudson, Louisiana, shortly afterward places the entire Mississippi River in Union hands, effectively splitting the Confederacy in two. But that didn't happen to us. We actually hold that, and we actually hold Chicago. It's so unnatural, but it is the way that things are. Gotta keep this guy moving. We definitely can't just stop.
Make ready.
Let's go ahead and hit this guy again. 1926 versus 414. We're going to go ahead and do this assault, even though it is at the very end of the episode. I want to do it, that's why. What other reason should I need? I'm ashamed of you dodging that way. They couldn't hit an elephant at this distance, U.S. General John Sedgwick, just before being shot. I think I've read that one before, but it's always a good one. Just because the guy's so certain of himself. Let's go. Look at that artillery battle just going on. Rush 2, we've already killed their general. This should scare them enough. Like, they're confident right now, but I'm coming into position. Boom! Like, frontline assaults right there. I lost more men than I probably should have. I don't think we're really going to hit like I'd want us to, but it's alright. They just all laid out a shot when they couldn't even hope to hit me. Up now, they're out. Shattered them there. And in the battle, heroic victory. Yep, we killed 373. Wow, they're still out there. Alright, we're just going to do this time. And that's the end of him.
Yes, sir.
There you go, that should add on. We'll send these guys up to here in the next round. These other guys, they're going to come up to here, and they'll probably go after Detroit. I have a feeling these guys are going to go after Ohio. The other ones will go after Detroit, and we'll sit them out there for a while. But, alright guys, I'm going to end it right here. Appreciate y'all so much for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Maybe check out the link for Discord in the description below, and I will see you all next time.